Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will show you the demo of CRUD operation of Laravel 6.0 step by step. Then after that I will show you how to create this CRUD application step by step. So first of all, as we all know, CRUD is a operation of create, delete, read and show. So we have all the functions here. So first of all, I will try to add a new users inside the system. Then we can able to view the users, and we can able to show, edit the users, and we can able to delete the users. So let me just try to add a new user first. I will add a new user named Alaji Singate. And this one will be the country, the Gambia, like this city, Banjul. Address will be Latrikunda, mail. Okay. Then if I hit this enter, this save student, it will save the student into the database, right? You see, we have one student here, right? So we can able to add as many as we want here. Then I will type here Fatimata here, Fatimata Banjang. Then I can say Senegal, Dakar, like this. I can say, I'm just giving a random names, okay? Then I can say female, like this. So if I click this save student, it will save. You see, we have two users here, two students. So let's add another one again to be 3. Like we can say Henry. Oops, okay. Henry Jaju. You can say like this, from USA, and city called New York. New York, like this, Arkansas. You can say Arkansas, mail, like this. So save the student. Okay, as you see, we have our 3 students here. So now, if I click this show student here, it will show me his profile of the student. Okay, so let me click this show student. As you see, we have our student profile here, which is the first student Alaji. Then if I click this one as well, it will show me the second student profile. Then if I click this one also, it will show me the third student profile. So for example, I want to edit this third student, the country name is kinda wrong. Let me just edit it. So if I click this edit, it will bring this form for me. Then I will be able to write this USA, like this. Then even here, the New York, I will make it big, like this. Then I can able to save, update. Then you see we have our data is updated successfully. And the country is USA, and the city is New York, as you see. So if I want to delete this, our second student here, I will just click this delete button. Then I will see a model pop up that it will ask me whether I want to delete this user or not. If I don't want to delete this user, if I click this no cancel, it will go back to the form. If I click yes confirm delete student, then which means I will delete this student number 2, okay? So let's delete this student number 2 and see. Click confirm. Boom, you see, our student number 2 has deleted successfully. So which means we have all the operation here. So now what we want, let's go to our root folder and we create our new project called Laravel 6.0-CRUD-application, okay? So let's go there. I will go to my root folder Here's my root folder. Then I will open my command prompt or get bars. Okay, as for me, I will use this get bars because I love to use get bars. So let's start to create our CRUD application, first CRUD application of Laravel 6.0. So what we need here, let me write the command so that we can able to create our first CRUD application in Laravel 6.0. So here, let's type composer. Oops, it's cap lock, sorry. Let's type composer like this. So I can say like this is the command. So project space like this, and I will say verify dish. So it's the way how to create your Laravel application, okay? Then I will say Laravel / Laravel, and I will put here my application folder name, okay? I will say Laravel dash 6.0 dash CRUD dash application. Okay, then I'll hit the enter to create our application, okay? Then hit enter and wait a little bit to create our application. Okay, as you see, our project is created successfully now. So let's try to open our project. Let's see our project. Here's our project folder. So open it. Inside here, we have all our folders we need here. So now let's try to open this project into our editor. So you can use any of the editor that you want to use, but I'll use the Visual Studio editor. I love that editor. So open your editor like this and try to open the project inside the editor. So I will open the folder here. So I will choose my project folder. Here's my project folder. So I will click here to open it. So it's coming. Okay. So you see I have my okay. So you see now I have my project inside the editor here. So what I want, I will try to create the controller and the model of the project that we want index. Okay, so I will open the terminal here. So first of all, how to create the controller, because I will use the resource controller here to make things easier. So here I will use the resource controller to make things easier. So how to create the resource controller in Laravel 6.0? As 5.8 is the same way to create the resource controller in 6.0 as well. So let's create our first resource controller here. So I will type, the command is php artisan make model, like this, and I type the model name here to be like this. So I give dash and mcr means migrate controller results. Okay, so let's hit the enter to create our first model controller. So our resource controller is creating now. So let's just give some time to create the resource controller. Okay, our model is created successfully. So now it's creating the resource controller for us. Let's just give some time to complete, then so that we can able to view and see the functions of the resource controllers, that what we have there, and the route that we have inside the resource controller. You can see each and everything there. So just be patient a little bit, it will be done. Okay, now our resource controller is already created successfully for us. Then let's go to the app and see our resource controller. App, HTTP, the controller. You see we have here, okay, you see the student controller here. Let's open the student controller. Okay. Here we have 7 functions here. The first one is index, the second one is create, third one is store, fourth one is show, and the fifth one is edit, the seventh one is update, and the last one is destroy. So I will tell you each and everything here first. So what we need here, as we are making our CRUD here. So let me show you the route as well. Just go to the where is it? Let's hide this thing. So now let me show you the route as well. Close this, and you come to the routes here, and inside the web.php, just here, let's try to create our route here. Here the path would be student, and we make it like this. And here what we need to give the controller name. Okay, let's give the controller name. It will be student controller, like this. So let's save it. After creating our resource route here, let's go back to our controller, and inside our index here, let's try to fill the request here. Let's call the request. So we call request, variable request, like this. And here I will assign one variable with the request, like this. Data equals to, okay, variable request, like this, and I say all. So it will be like this. So now let's return the view, and inside the view I will have one folder called name or student. Then inside the student I will have the blade file there, which will be index. Okay, so I will type here student.index so that we can able to find that one. Then I will do this with, or I say compact here. Sorry, I don't give that. Sorry. Okay. Then it will be like this. Then I say compact. Compact like this, so I can give here the data. Okay, I can give here the data like this. So here inside resources here, view here, let's create one folder. Create a folder called student, like this, enter. So inside this folder, I will have views inside here, okay? So I will put the blade file inside this student folder. I say index.blade.php, like this. So as we have this here, let's type HTML5, this thing. It will help us to create our HTML like this. So the header will be our project title name, Laravel 6.0 CRUD application, like this, and hit save. So let's go to our browser. Inside our browser, let's open the CRUD file here. But first of all, let's try to run our project. Let's try to run our project first. If you want to run your project, you need to do PHP artisan stuff so that we can able to run our project. So our project is running now. So let's type here like this. Okay, we have like this. Then we say we give this part called students. You see, we have the part here, student, and inside student we don't have nothing here. It's empty. Okay. For example, here I would do like inside the student here, the body tag, I will just give h2 like this, and I will say hello Laravel 6.0. Hit enter. So let's go to the browser and try to refresh. You see, we have our data here. Hello Laravel 6. This. So in this project, I will use the MD Bootstrap functions. Okay. So let's type here MD Bootstrap. Like MD Bootstrap CDN. So let's hit enter. Then let's try to download, to copy this CDN inside our project. Okay, then here's the CDN that we want. So here is the CDN that we want. Okay, so let's copy the code here. I will copy this code, and I will go to the project, to my index here. I will paste it here. Okay, paste this one here. Then I'll go back to the browser, and the JavaScript as well. I will copy it, copy JavaScript, and go to the project, and give space down, paste it here. So now we have our style and our JavaScript inside our project here. So let's go to our project again. Let's try to refresh and see. Okay, you see, the style is looking like this. So now let's go to our project. Okay, inside here, I will remove this, inside the body tag here. I will remove this. Okay, inside here now, let's try to write a div class. So I can say div container like this, class container. And it will be like this. So inside the container, I will have two div inside the container. and with one h2 tag. Okay, so here will be h2 tag, so h2, then I will have the class inside the h2. The class will be class like this. I will say alert, alert success, like this. So inside here I will type Laravel Laravel 6.0 CRUD application. Like this. So let's save it and let's go back to the project. Try to refresh and see how it will look like. You see? It's looking like this. So let me just make some. Let's try to make style here. I want to make a style. Okay, let's make a style. So inside this style here, I need to write the class of the container here. So here is the class. So let's give padding 0.5%. Okay, is the padding that we need. So let's go back to the project, the browser. Let's refresh. You see, we have this padding. It's looking nice and I like it. So I will inside here now let's try to make two div. The first div will be row and the second div will be the call MD12, right? So let's make it row and the second one will be call MD12. So it will be like this. So we have all these things here, and the next one we need a table inside here. Inside this divs, this call MD12, we need inside a table. So let's type table here. Let's give class table dash. So let's make it like this. And inside the table we have the table header. So table header like this. So inside the table header we have the th, we have the tr, we have th inside here. So th like this, and I will copy this th, copy. Okay, so here we need the ID, and here we need the name, and this one the last name, and this one we need to create the gender, and let's copy it again, copy. And the other one we need to create the country, city, and the last one is the address. So let's type address. And after that, after this tr, inside here we write the t body, table body. Inside table body we have tr as well. Inside here, inside the tr we have td inside this tr. So copy it, paste it. Okay, so here I will leave it like this. Okay, then let's save our project. Let's go to the browser and browse it and see how it will look like. You see, we have all these things. We have our name, last name, student, blah blah blah. So still we need one like this. Still need one. I need two. So here the last one will be action. Sorry.
Address.
Action. Like this. Okay. So let's make this like this. Boom. So we have our name, last name, gender, country, city, address, and action here. So I will create one href here, like this. So inside this href, I will type here at new student, like this, and let's check it. We have it here at new student. So I will give the href class equal to btn dash info. Okay. So, and let's check it. It's looking like this. Okay. So when you click this, you will have this. Okay. But I need to move this button to this side. Let's make that one, and I will say style like this, cost margin 85% like this. So let's check. Margin left. Oops, the style is wrong. That's why. Margin 85%. Let's check it. Oops. Margin left. 85%. Yeah, like this. But I'll make it 82% margin left. Okay, like this. 82%. So we have it fine here. We have our button in the left side here. So the next step is let's go back here. Let's close this web.php and let's close this index.php. So let's open our database here. Inside the database, let's open the migration folder. Inside the migration folder, and here we have a table called this table. Let's open the student table. Inside the student table here, I will add some fields here. So the fields will be string. That one will be the first name, and this one also will be string. String will be the last name, and this one will be the string, and this one also will be the I'll have gender. Let's copy this. Yes. Okay. So here, string, we have our country here, city, and the last one is the address. Okay, so we have all our fields here. Let's save these fields. Student model. Inside here, we will type protected. After that, we will type our variable called fillable with array. Okay. So inside this array, what we need to write here, our name that we put inside our migration table called first name, and let's put the first name there, and let's put there the last name also will be there. So the fields that we put inside our migration table, that we're gonna put it there, okay? So that when we want to migrate our table to the database, it will not have any error, okay? So let's do that. Now type the address. Then here, let's type again protected variable called primary key, and we assign the ID there, okay? So let's save it. Okay, now let's try to migrate our table to our database. But wait, let's make our .env file first. Let's close all this thing. Let's close this migration database and the resources route. Let's close all. Then let's search for .env. Let's open it. And inside here, let's try to add some here. We say Laravel /6/CRUD. Okay, it will be our name inside our database. So after that, let's open our browser and we go to the PHP MyAdmin. Let's get inside the PHP MyAdmin. After that, let's create our new. Let's type the name that we make inside our .env. Let's type the same name here. It will Laravel /6/CRUD. Okay, so we hit the create. Now we hit the create button to create our database inside our PHP MyAdmin. Okay, so our database created successfully, and you see we have our database here. So now let's go here and migrate our table inside our database. Okay? So how to do that? To migrate your table inside database, so we need to write a command here. The command will be php @migrate. Okay? So when you write that command and you hit enter, so the table that you have inside your project here, it will be migrated to the PHP MyAdmin database. Okay? So as you see now, our migration successfully created. So now let's go to our database and see whether we have all our tables there or not. Okay, now as you see inside our table, inside our database, now we have all our tables there from the migration till the user. So I will stop the video here, and the next video I will go with the inside the table with the variable datas, and after that we will make the edit of the table. Then we make the delete function as well. So let's get it done. Thank you. So I will stop the video here. If you have any queries or any doubt about the video, please leave your comment in the comment section. I will get back to you.